Hey guys, in this video I'm going to create this landing page which contains a intro component and a form. So without wasting the time, let's get started. So we have to go to our VS Code. First of all, I will create a boilerplate, and then I will import my CSS file. Sorry, this is not my CSS file. It will be style.css, and the document, and in the title I will change it to a landing page. So first of all, we will have a container which will contain our text component. And so here is the design. In this portion we will use the text container, and this will be a form container. We will have two containers. First of all, we will have a text, or we can say intro container, and the second will be a form container. Now you will see in the first component we will have a heading and a paragraph. Heading and a paragraph. I will copy the text of heading and paragraph. Now I will paste it here, this text. As you will see, here is a br tag. This br tag stands for a break in a component, in a break in a line, if we want to break line. So in the next component we will have our form and a button up right there. So first of all, we will create this button and then this form. The button will say try it free 7 days. Try it free 7 days, then $20 per month thereafter. As you will see, it differs in a style, so we will use a span tag, and then we will write our remaining text. Then $20 per month, then dollar 20 per month thereafter. So we'll give a class to our span tag, which will be, I think, thereafter. We have to correct our spelling. Price, and then we will have our form after button. Form of our form with the class name will also be a form. We don't need an action right now, so here we will use input fields. We don't want id and text, we want a placeholder. Placeholder will be, I think, first name, last name, email address and password. First name, and then we will copy it and paste it 3 times more, 1 2 3, and change this text to last name, and the input type for first of two input fields will be same, which is text, as we want to write a text in our name. And in the third input field we will have a placeholder of email, and input type will also be a email. In the fourth portion we want input type will be password because we want to hide our password, and the placeholder will also be a password. And here we will also have a button. This button will have a text of claim your free trial. So claim your free trial. And in the bottom of a button we will have our text. This text will be, I think, no, now I will copy this text also, which will say, now post it here, paste it here. So I think there is some mistake, as I am not copying completely. Now see, now let's see what's happening. So as you see, the terms and services, we want a different color. So for this we have to give a span, we have to write it in a span and give it a class of terms. Now save our file and open it with a live server. As you see, it's looking quite ugly right now, and you will also see a default margin of around 10 pixels. So we have to go to our style sheet and style our document. First of all, we will remove our margin to 0. Padding will also be 0. And box sizing will be a border box. Now we have to target our body. Font family will be this one, and we will use a flex box to align our items in the center of container. We will use display flex, justify content center, align items center, align items center. Now let's see if it has come into the center. So it's not coming in the center. We have to give it a height. So first of all we will give a background image to our body container. URL will be dot slash, in the images portion we will have our desktop image, and you will see this image is not clear, so we will use a color. Background color will be this pink one. So here will be red or pink color. I think this color we will use. Copy this one and paste it here. As you'll see, it's looking quite nice right now. So we wanted to use this text in a center. So we will give it a height of 100 viewport height, and you will see this text will come into a center. So here it comes in the center. Now we have to target a container, and we will use flexbox to align items, display flex, justify content center, align items center. So you have seen it has aligned, but in the paragraph I think we have done some mistake here. By clicking the button you are agreeing to our terms and services. We want to use this paragraph at the end, so we have to target it, this component, form component, and our text intro container, and use flexbox. So come to our CSS file and target first of all our intro container. We will use display flex, justify flex, direction will be a column, align items will be a center. Let's see how it will look. Align items, let's use flex start, and justify content will be a center. Now let's see how to look. It's looking nice, but this one is not looking nice right now. This text we have to do some changes here. Now go to our bottom, and you will see this text is doing problems for us. Now let's see what's happening. So there is a mistake, we have to use this text. I think it's looking nice, it's looking good, but we have to target our form container. So use a form dash container. We will use this same properties here. Display flex direction will be a column. Now let's see if something changes. So here is some mistake maybe. Now we have to target our form, and we will use the same properties such as display flex direction will be a column. Now let's see. So here you will see these changes are happening. We have to give a space here. So for this we will target our main container. Justify content will be, I think we will use, let's try space between. So let's see what's happening. So no, not much difference. In place of space between, I think space evenly. Let's say this. I think we have to give a margin left to our form container. Justify content will be a center, align items will be center. Let's try this one. Now let's try margin left of around 40 pixel. Let's see. Now it's looking nice. Maybe increase it to 55 pixel. It's looking good. So we have to give a background color to our form, and height and width. Height will be, I think, maybe 50 viewport height, and let's try width of 40 viewport width, or maybe 30 is good. Let's try this one and give it a background color of white. Background color white. Let's try. It's looking good, but we have to design our form. And the form we have input fields. Now let's target our input fields. So we will use a margin of, I think, from top and bottom, let's try 8 pixel, and left and right will be auto. Let's try this. It's looking good. So we'll use a different technique and give it a justify content center, align items center. Now let's see. So these have come into the center. Now we have to give a margin bottom to our input fields. Margin bottom will be a, let's try 15 pixel. I think this will be enough. Yeah, it's looking nice. Now increase furthermore to 15 pixel. It's looking good. So we have to give a width of 80% to our input fields, 80% of the container. Border will be not border radius, border will be none. Outline width will be a 0. Now let's see how it affects our style. As you see, the border has come 0. Now let's see the design. What's design we want. We have a border color of something like gray one. So we'll use a border 1 pixel solid gray. Let's try this, how it will affect our style. Now we have to give a padding of 10 pixel from top and bottom, and 5 pixel from left and right. I think it's looking nice. It's looking nice square. Right now we have to style these buttons and this text in this form. So let's target the button in the form button. We have to give the same styles, or I think I will target in the same container input and button. Let's try how it affects. Now it's looking nice. As you see, as we changes the style of this button have also changed its style. So we have to target this one individually. We want to give the class name of btn. I think this will remove the, and we'll give it the class name of not this one, form container. Here is this class of trial btn. Now comes to our file and target it individually. Trial dash btn. We will use same properties. I think there is a spelling mistake, maybe. Yes, not trail, it is a trial button. So now you will see the changes. We want a something like a green color background color. So the green background color will be this one. This will be background color for our button. Background color will be this one, and the color we will use white. So it's looking nice, but we have to give it a font size of maybe 16 pixels. Font weight will be a 400, will look good, I think. Let's see, it's looking nice. We will use a cursor pointer, and now we have to target this button btn. Now let's target this button. We give it a width of 100%. Let's see how it will affect it, and give it some of the same properties. Let's give it the same properties. Width of 100%, color of, we want a blue color and a text white. This will be a blue color. Let's try this one, and the text will be white. Instead of this green color, I will use this blue color. Now it's a grayish color. We want a pure blue color. Now copy this color and paste it here. I think this one will look nice, color of white. So let's see. Now it's looking nice. So as you see, we have to target this that portion of our text. We have given it a class name of price dot price. We'll target it here, dot price, and we want a grayish blue color, which will be this color. Now let's see how it will affect. It's not looking good. Now without applying this style, I think it's looking nice, but we have to give a space after days. After days, we want to give it a space. Now you can also remove this pen color, span, and give it a space simply. Now it's looking nice, but we have to style this text, and after styling this text we will focus on this part of our build. Now go to our index.html. So p tag in a form. In a form we have a p tag. We use text align will be center. Let's see how it will look. It's looking quite nice. Let's see how we want. We want it to red color for it. Color will be a red one, as we have previously also used red color. So the color will be this one. Now let's see. It's looking nice, but let's see our design. So in design we have something like a gray color and a pink color for just terms and services. So use a grayish blue color. Here we have a grayish blue color. The color will be grayish blue, and in form in P we have terms, which is a dot. We have to give it a dot because it is a class, and terms we will give it a pink color. So the pink color is, sorry, red color is here. Copy this one and paste it here. I will give these files in the description of this video. I will upload it in my GitHub repo and you will download from there. So as you see, it's looking quite nice right now. So we'll target our input container, input fields. Where are these? We'll give it a font size of 16 pixel and font weight will be 400. Now you will see it's looking nice right now. As you see, it has increased its size, so let's reduce it to around 8 pixel. Let's see how it will look. 8 pixel is not enough. 16 pixel, and as you see, it has reduced the size of the form. So let's increase the size of our form, which will be, I think, Let's try 55 viewport height. Now it's looking nice. So this portion of our build is looking nice. Now we have to target this one. We have to style this container, the text container, intro container. In the intro container we want to target h1 and p. So here is our intro container, and intro container we will target h1. Color will be white, font size will be 30 pixel, font weight will be 700. Also target p tag. Font size I think will be normal default one. Font weight will be 300. Let's see how it will look. It's looking nice. We have to give it a color of white. Let's see how it will look. It's looking good, but we have to increase this size to maybe use some greater size of 45 pixel. It's looking nice, but let's try 40 pixel. 40 pixel is looking good. We also want to give it margin top to our paragraph. It will be a 10 pixel. So this form is looking nice. So this is the style. Now all these files and this code you will get in the description of this video, as I will upload it in my GitHub repo. So this is the end of this video.